Contract of bailment. Section 148 onwards. Now 126 to 147 is contract of guarantee. 124, 125 contract of indemnity. 148 onwards contract of bailment. Now, what is bailment? Where one person hands over the possession of his property to another with a promise that after the performance it should be returned back to the original owner, either in the same shape or after modification. That is called contract of bailment. So what important features is to remember is that the property is handed over by one to the other. The possession transfers. The ownership does not. The owner remains the owner. Only the possession transfers and retransfers back. For example, parking. You own the vehicle, you hand over the possession of your vehicle to the person responsible for the parking with a promise to be returned after some time. In the same way, the way I gave you vehicle, return my vehicle as it is, and for that I am ready to pay the consideration of parking charges. अभी ये आधा क्लियर है क्योंकि bailment does not end with the repossession in the same shape only. It also takes into consideration after change of shape or change of format. तो चेंज ऑफ फॉर्मेट क्या होगा? गाड़ी दी और आपने घोड़ा लौटा दिया. हाँ, ये चलेगा क्या बेलमेंट? नहीं 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 नहीं, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. पोजेशन दिया है, ओनरशिप तो ओरिजिनली आएगी वापस. जो चीज पोजेशन में दी वही चीज वापस चाहिए. मे बी शेप इज चेंज्ड. सो द एग्जाम्पल टू रिमेंबर, टू थिंक क्लियरली, you can remember as a tailoring. You gave a cloth to the tailor and expected it to be returned after stitching in a shirt or a pant or whatever. So my goods returned by changing the shape. Bailment is complete, and for that I am ready to pay your charges, the consideration. Is that clear? The person who hands over his property is known as bailer, and to whom it is handed over is known as bailee. And this contract is known as contract of bailment. Right? So now what are the rights and liabilities of the bailer and the bailee? The rights of the bailer is that he must get his property returned. Right? That is his right. It is his right that his property must be taken care of with due diligence. And what are the rights of the bailee? To be paid compensation towards the consideration of that contract. He is entitled for the consideration. he is also entitled with the right of lien. Do you understand what is lien? Lien means right to withhold the possession till the consideration is paid. Right? That is right of lien. He is also entitled, and both parties have the right of damages. The bailer has the right of damages if the bailee spoils his property, and the bailee has a right of damages if the bailer does not pay the consideration. Is that right?